Hey guys, we're up and running. Cat's loving on me. It's rubbing around, trying to get my attention. It's not going to pan out. Sorry, kitty. Let's do it. Double check all systems are up and going. Looks good. Last time, we probably found the orchard number. We're going to go find out today. Let's have a go of it. Day 3. This red room was very useful. We're going to go all the way back down. Here we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. It's almost definitely this. Bingo. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting from tomorrow, you will start each new day with 70 steps. Now, would you like to go actually look around? My. Steam vent. From underground, number of them. Another pool. Again, I don't know how to operate this. A sundial. Let's take a look. Most interesting. Does appear to be a properly operating sundial. Gardener's Logbook from April 10th, 1992 to when I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, inasmuch as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery, by Robert Nogula, the groundskeeper. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death. So we have a name to go with the face. My. Okay. Lady Epson. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable of the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. I was right. The terrace, the patio, the veranda, the morning room, the greenhouse, and the secret garden all fall within this category. There are 2 green rooms that can show up somewhere else. Soil survey. Oh, mama. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in the greenhouse. So the greenhouse blooms flowers. Interesting. Poor, good, rich soil, barren ground. Isn't that an interesting something? Why is the soil barren there? West 3, East 4, 7, and 9 are excellent. Most interesting, smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside are still connected and powered by gas line, including but not limited to the orchard's smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estates. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. The gas line valve. After a few months, I have finally submitted a new cause to champion and request a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister. Statue is Orinda, with the much more appropriate angel Rinna. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. So, the office lady is probably Anne. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth. I am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. The cloister hides an inner garth, or possibly hides in the inner garth. Rinna is one of the 8 angels and appears in a very specific location. There's something here. There is something on the ground here. There is something here. What is this? It is a little round key thing. Apparently it's not to be picked up. It is not important enough. I cannot have it, whatever it is. Maybe if I need it, I'll be able to pick it up. Right now I cannot. Gas line. Okay. Oh. One of 4 gas lines. Wasn't water, it was gas. The smudge pots are off now. I don't know. I don't know. There's a second gas line, isn't there? Yes? Yes, there is. Stand here. boarded up. It must be on the other side of the mansion. That's my guess. Make a wish. Sorry, bird. It's not my objective to chase birds off. There is probably a gas handle on the west side as well. We're in the middle of winter. I'm going to go switch the gas back on. I don't want the apples to freeze. Go ahead and get running. Bit of a constitutional jog. Good. Huh? Right, well, okay. Being able to double back by about 20 steps is probably good. Let's go get in the house. It has cost me quite a few steps exploring and learning about this. So by the time I finally drag my butt into this house, I am already kind of tired. How did these align? Spare room, please. Tape gun. Almost painted, but not painted. A ladder. All right, here we go. Pantry. Bedroom. I'm going to go with bedroom. This will let me rebuild 2 steps. Corner bedroom. Flan. Is that her? She's not wearing a bow tie. Moon necklace. Huh. I don't know. Point of reference, I'm not sure. I don't know. Origami. A key. I got one. Push here. Do not. The chapel. I'll accept it. Mainly because I don't have any coins and I know what it means to enter the chapel without any coins. Angel number 1. We got her name, Rinna. Chapel and the cloister are different rooms. The next is rank 3. If I can put a green room here, I might see significant benefit. But as it turns out, I can't put a green room here. Puzzle? Why don't we place the parlor? Off we go. We'll have a fun game. The key, please. Thank you. Quick check. M. Lowry. The puzzle boxes say this box is the middle box. Lies. The gems are in the middle box. Maybe. This box is the middle box. Lies. The gems are in the middle box. It's this one. Got them? Yellow gems. Wonder if that's meaningful. Relatively easy. Snurfing about. Attempting a bit of detective work. How will this align? Like this. Not very good for valences. Let's go ahead and use some bedrooms to boost my step count for a while. All right. A Rubik's Cube, a ball, the pawn. These show up all over the place. There must be significance. White pawn. Necktie. A banana. 3 bonus steps. A book. I knew it. I suspected there might be a Red Prince. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a Red Prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown of rubies and a red castle of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. No black, no yellow, no white. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. Look down. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? The story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. So, Simon is the red prince? Maybe. The timing fits. A youth exploring the mansion when we were younger. Blue prince and red prince. I don't know. I don't understand. Not understand. Parlor. Into the chapel we go to seek the next door. This would be a good place for another bedroom. Like the guest bedroom. It's feeling more possible to reach the far end. What's this? A brass compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. So that's what the compass does. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. KL. Right. Bye. Gem. 4 stars. Hi there. Just a moment. My chat doc is misbehaving. I'll just access it from my phone. Da-da-dee-dee-dee. How you doing? Hitting my stream manager. Let's see what the chat says. Congratulations, you have connected to Twitch. No source selected. Docs, chat doc. Cheap viewers buy our shit. Okay, damn. Thanks for nothing. Alright. Well, can't win them all. Let's get going. Too bad. Tiny refill. We pass through the spare room and open the far door. The security room. And the breaker box. We're going to go with the security room. Here we are. Red memos are lies, blue memos are true. Unless written by hand. 1 dot, 2 dots. What does this mean? Safety pin, tree. I want to think this picture, not that picture, but I don't know why. It's irrational. That doesn't make any sense. What makes you think that? We'll proceed to the far end of security. Do I have a need? Get on this? No. No. Laundry room. Nook. We're going to go with a nook. There's the puzzles. I got that clue just before. Not this one. A key. Thank you. A white rook. A radio. A stag. Don't fully understand. But these two pictures are paired up the same. What's this? This is an unusual symbolism. These are the types of rooms in the place. Blue rooms, bedrooms, shops. Red rooms. Only there's no greenhouse. Is this the green room here? What's so special about this picture? Don't understand. The clue is dangling in front of me. Haha, the voice says. You don't get it, do you? Do you want to put the breaker box in? Yeah. Let's add the utility closet. Two pictures. What's this? Car, coal mine. Right. Let's switch the garage on. Deactivate the key card entry system. Six lights. Green, blue, red, off. Huh? So if a light is red and you switch a light off next to it, it'll go purple. BAC indicators. Don't know. I don't know what I'm attempting to form here. I need a clue of what color pattern would be appropriate. Each light affects neighboring lights, except for the green light, which does not. Green becomes blue when a light nearby changes. Red becomes purple when a light nearby changes. Purple becomes blue when a light nearby is shut off. I don't know. I fiddled around with it some. Anyways, as we pass back this way, the garage is on now. Let's access the machine. Switch it so that the key cards are going to be unlocked when offline, so that if I do get a key card door, I'll be able to get through it. Okay, key card system has been deactivated. This would be a good time to go outside and explore. It is possible that some of those doors outside, if we're going the wrong way though, got all discombobulated, are in fact key card doors. We've switched on the garage. Let's do a bit of a constitutional, shall we? I don't imagine this will open. Nope. Let's go downstairs. The two gas lines. Is this a key card door? Is not unlocked. Okay. I don't know what a key card door looks like. Is this the garage? Are the lights on? This is not the garage and the lights are not on. I don't know. I'm willing to waste time asking questions. How about this door? The two doors that are bolted shut on the run up. There's this door. This could be a key card door. The bunker door is not a key card door, and I can't open it. All right, let's get back to the house. That way is the orchard. Is this a key card door? It is not. All right. We've looked around extensively. There are no key card doors outside the mansion. They must all be inside. Let's make our way forward. Permanent additions, apple orchard. Right. The drawing room, the den. Let's go with the den. All right. 36 steps left. Nice blazing fire. This clock has stopped, but it has not stopped. It is in fact continuing to go. Two pictures again. Bridge, bouquet. Don't know. The pictures always seem to flank a specific door or a direction. I'm going to gamble on the storeroom. Increase my equipment supply. A key, a gem, and a coin. Two pictures by the doors. Pawn. A bat on its side. And a bathtub. It's always two pictures. Why is it always two pictures? Looks so much like there's a peephole in this one. Can't be certain. Pawn. Is there a chess piece hidden in this room as well? There is. It's a pawn. There is, and it's a pawn. Here we go. Oh. That's game over. Can't afford this. These are dead ends. Oh, too bad. I don't have any rerolls. I sealed off too many valences by making this move. You don't ever want to be at 0 valences going through the house. You might as well make it the closet. What's this? Small coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, gain an additional coin and interest. Find another key. 4 of them now. A fishing rod. Where's the other picture? Trees. Parasol. White paint. Is there a chess piece hidden in this room somewhere? Gee, thanks. Totally forgot about the gem! Oh, if I had picked up the gem on the table, I could have opened the other route. Let's face it, I'm pretty tired. I'm out of it. We're not having the best run here. Let's drip back through security and see what we can't do. Mess around with these computers a bit, because, ugh, gravy. Special orders, punching in and out. Remote terminal access. The office, the laboratory, and the shelter. Oh my. Sinca, data transfers. Sinca, that's the name of the company. Security lock, shop, special floor plan, rank, rarity, redraw. Tomorrow, trunk, west wing. All right, I'm willing to call it early. We've done a lot of good work to support future efforts, but this run is a wash, unfortunately. I've blocked myself too many times, and although I was eager to get my supplies going, I didn't pay attention to what was right in front of me. I face a thorough defeat this time. Doggone. Lights. A series of lights, 7 in a row. let's call it. We made great gains and at the same time completely squandered the run. Doggone. Take the keys and gems. Messed up. Only added one new room, and that's the nursery. May tomorrow bring better fortunes.